Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English listening podcast, where we practice real English in a relaxed way together.
Hi, Alex. Hi, everyone. I'm really happy you're listening today, and I hope you're feeling calm and comfortable right now.
My name is Alex, and with me is Laura, and today we're going to talk about a very simple topic.
Yes, today we're talking about the weather, because it's something we all experience every single day.
Before we start, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and remember you don't need to understand every word.
That's right, just listen to the sounds, the rhythm, and enjoy the English without stress or pressure.
So Laura, how are you feeling today, and how is the weather where you are right now?
I'm feeling good today, thank you, and the weather is quite pleasant, not too hot and not too cold.
That sounds nice, because comfortable weather often helps us feel more focused and positive.
Exactly, and weather is a great topic to start a conversation, even if your English is very simple.
You can always say, "It's a nice day," or "It's very hot today," and that is perfect English.
Yes, and people will understand you, because everyone has something to say about the weather.
In this episode, we'll use easy words, short sentences, and real examples from daily life.
So stay with us, listen carefully, and let's enjoy learning English together, one small step at a time.
Laura, let's start by talking about today's weather, because it's the easiest way to begin a conversation in English.
That's a great idea, Alex, and today the weather where I am is calm and quite comfortable.
Can you describe it a little more, Laura, using simple words that everyone can understand?
Of course, today it is sunny, but the sun is not too strong, and there are a few white clouds in the sky.
That sounds very pleasant, because sunny weather often makes people feel happier and more active.
Yes, I agree. When the weather is like this, I like to open the windows and let fresh air come inside.
That's nice, because fresh air can help us feel awake and relaxed at the same time.
Exactly, and today there is also a light wind, not strong and not cold, just enough to feel comfortable.
A light wind is good, especially when the day is warm but not hot.
Yes, and this is a good moment to remember some useful words, like warm, cool, hot, and cold.
That's important, because warm is not the same as hot, and cool is not the same as cold.
For example, today is warm, which means I don't need a jacket, but I'm also not sweating.
That's a very clear example, and it shows how we can use weather words to describe how we feel.
And you don't need long sentences, you can simply say, "It's warm today," and everyone understands you.
Yes, talking about today's weather is simple, natural, and a perfect way to practice English every day. Laura, many people say that the weather can change how they feel during the day. Do you think that's true?
Yes, I really think it's true, because when the sun is shining, I usually feel more positive and full of energy.
I feel the same way, and on sunny days, I want to go outside, walk more, and talk to people.
Exactly, but when the weather is gray or rainy, my mood is often different and much calmer.
On rainy days, I feel slower, and I prefer to stay at home and do quiet activities.
Me too, rainy weather makes me want to drink something warm, like tea or coffee, and relax.
That's a good example, because weather often changes what we choose to do in our free time.
Yes, for example, when it's warm and sunny, I feel motivated to exercise or meet friends.
But when it's cold or windy, staying inside feels more comfortable and safe.
Exactly, and this is why we say the weather affects our mood, our energy, and our daily habits.
Some people even feel a little sad after many cloudy days, because they don't see much sunlight.
Yes, sunlight helps our body feel awake and active, almost like a natural source of energy.
That's true, and when the weather is nice, people often smile more without even thinking about it.
And the good news is, even on bad weather days, we can create a good mood at home.
Yes, understanding how weather affects us helps us talk about feelings in simple and natural English. Laura, now let's talk about seasons around the world, because not every country experiences the year in the same way.
That's very true, Alex. In some places people clearly feel spring, summer, autumn, and winter, but in others the changes are more subtle.
For example, in some regions, summer feels very long, and winter feels quite short and mild.
Yes, and in those places, people don't need heavy coats, and snow is something they only see in movies or photos.
In contrast, other countries have strong winters, where people prepare their homes and daily routines for cold weather.
Exactly, they might use heating, wear thick clothes, and spend more time indoors with family and friends.
Seasons also influence what people eat, because food often changes with the weather.
That's right, in warmer months people usually prefer lighter meals, while in colder seasons they enjoy warm and filling food.
I also find it interesting that seasons affect how people plan their days and even their vacations.
Yes, many people choose to travel during certain seasons because the weather feels more comfortable or enjoyable.
And in some parts of the world, people talk about dry seasons and rainy seasons instead of the four traditional seasons.
That's an important point, because those weather patterns are essential for nature, farming, and daily life.
So when we talk about seasons, we're really talking about culture, habits, and how people live. Exactly. And this is why learning to describe seasons in English helps us understand different lifestyles. Seasons may change from place to place, but they all shape the rhythm of everyday life. Laura, if you had to choose just one season, which season would you say is your favorite, and why?
My favorite season is spring, because it feels like a new beginning and everything slowly comes back to life.
That sounds lovely. So what do you personally enjoy doing in spring that you don't do as much in other seasons?
In spring, I love walking outside without a heavy coat, feeling the mild air, and noticing small changes around me.
I like how you said small changes, because spring is often quiet, not dramatic, but very meaningful.
Yes, the days become a little longer, the light feels softer, and I feel more motivated without feeling tired.
That makes sense, because spring weather is usually comfortable, not too hot, and not too cold.
Exactly, and that balance helps me focus better and enjoy simple things, like sitting outside with a book.
My favorite season is actually autumn, because I enjoy the calm feeling and slower rhythm of daily life.
That's interesting. Autumn feels very peaceful, and people often seem more relaxed and thoughtful.
I like wearing light jackets, walking in cooler air, and feeling comfortable without rushing anywhere.
It's nice how different seasons match different personalities and moods.
Yes, and our favorite season often reflects how we like to live and feel.
That's why talking about favorite seasons is a great way to share something personal in simple English.
And even with easy words, these personal stories help us connect and practice real communication. Laura, many people feel nervous when they start a conversation in English, especially with someone they don't know well.
Yes, and that's why talking about the weather is so helpful, because it's simple, safe, and natural.
You don't need special vocabulary or long sentences to talk about the weather.
Exactly, you can just say something easy like, "It's very warm today," or "It's a bit windy."
These short sentences are perfect for small talk at work, in a shop, or with a neighbor.
And the nice thing is that people almost always answer, because everyone has an opinion about the weather.
That's true. Even a short answer can lead to a friendly conversation.
For example, someone might say, "Yes, it's warm," or "I prefer cooler days."
And suddenly, you are communicating in English without pressure or fear.
Weather talk also gives you time to think and feel more confident.
It's like a bridge that helps you move into longer conversations naturally.
And if you make a small mistake, it's completely okay, because the message is still clear.
The goal is not perfect English, but comfortable communication.
So remember, when you don't know what to say, the weather is always there to help you start.
Laura, now let's talk a little about temperature, because numbers are very common when we speak about the weather.
Yes, and many people feel nervous with numbers in English, but we can keep it very simple.
In many countries, people use Celsius, where 0 degrees means freezing and higher numbers mean warmer weather.
That's right, for example, 20 degrees is usually comfortable and pleasant for most people.
When the temperature is around 30 degrees, we usually say it's hot and maybe a bit tiring.
Yes, on hot days like that, people often drink more water and try to stay cool.
On the other hand, when the temperature is around 10 degrees, it feels cool, but not very cold.
Exactly, cool weather is nice for walking, because you don't sweat too much.
In some countries, people use Fahrenheit, but you don't need to remember exact numbers.
The important thing is understanding how people feel, not the exact temperature.
If someone says, "It's really hot today," you already understand the situation.
And if they say, it's quite cold this morning. You know how to dress.
So when talking about temperature, simple words and small numbers are enough.
Yes, focus on feeling and meaning, and numbers in English will become easier with time.
Laura, weather doesn't only affect how we feel, it also changes what we do in our free time.
That's true, because our plans often depend on whether the weather is nice or not.
When the weather is sunny and warm, I usually want to spend more time outside.
Me too. On nice days I enjoy walking, meeting friends, or simply sitting outside and relaxing.
Outdoor activities feel easier and more enjoyable when the weather is comfortable.
Exactly, but when the weather is cold, rainy, or windy, our free time looks very different.
On those days, I prefer to stay inside and do something calm.
Yes, staying inside can be very pleasant, especially when you create a cozy space at home.
I like reading, watching movies, or listening to music when the weather is bad.
Those activities help us slow down and enjoy quiet moments.
Weather also affects families, because children play outside more on sunny days.
And on rainy days, families often stay together indoors and share time in a different way.
So even simple weather changes can influence our daily routines.
Understanding this helps us talk naturally about free time in easy, everyday English.
Before we finish today's episode, we have a small question for you, our listeners.
Take a moment and think about the weather in your city right now.
Is it sunny, cloudy, rainy, or windy where you are today?
Try to describe it with one simple sentence in English.
For example, you can say, "It's warm and sunny today," or "It's raining this afternoon."
You don't need perfect grammar, just use easy words and express your idea.
We'd love for you to write your sentence in the comments or in your notebook.
This is a great way to practice English every day, even for 1 minute.
Also, tell us which season you like the most and why.
Your answers help you learn, and they help other learners feel more confident too.
If you enjoyed listening today, don't forget to like and follow this podcast.
Thank you for learning with us, and we'll see you again very soon.